Episode 2. Lewis's It's Olivia. Tears streamed down her face like a helpless child as she muttered, "She." A gush of bad omen hit Rachel's heart as she gazed at Lewis in confusion. Her grip on his hand tightened involuntarily. Rachel knew the weight that Olivia Cruise carried in Lewis's heart. For Lewis, Olivia was the one that got away, the one that would never belong with him. After the fall of the Smith family, Olivia left him for the opportunity to go overseas. Being a proud man, Lewis cut all contact with Olivia and chose to be with Rachel instead. But a month ago, Olivia came back into his life. Lewis immediately paled as he anxiously asked, his voice hoarse and panic-stricken, "What's wrong with Olivia?" "Olivia bled so much, and I couldn't stop the bleeding. The doctor said that she's in danger of losing her life." Jane spoke. Lewis flung Rachel's hand away and sprinted out the door after hearing about Olivia from Jane. "You can't leave." Rachel grabbed Lewis's hand as her entire body shook uncontrollably. She had her eyes fixated on him, and she said, "Lewis, it's our wedding day today. Are you sure you want to leave?" Their guests were murmuring at each other, and some even threw them mocking stares that stabbed through her heart like sharp knives. She stared at him with her reddened eyes as she begged for him to stay. "Lewis, will you please continue with the wedding ceremony first? Other matters can wait for now. Olivia got into an accident trying to save me, and she's now in the hospital, fighting for her life. I can't leave her just like that." His expression gloomed when he realized she wouldn't let him leave the church without completing the ceremony. His glance at her hardened as she spoke. "Rachel Gray, you know very well that our marriage is just a trade. Being Mrs. Smith is all you want from me. So, stay out of my business." All the years she'd spent with him and everything she'd done for him was just a business transaction to him. Her pupils shrunk as she stared at Lewis's gloomy face in disbelief. The shock in her eyes slowly turned scornful. Her lips lifted into a mocking snicker as she spoke, her gentle voice laced with despair. "Everything that we've been through is just a trade to you?" "Yes," Lewis Smith answered firmly. His voice showed no hint of hesitation, as if her question was silly. Rachel's heart skipped a beat. Her heart throbbed in pain as if someone had stabbed her heart with a knife. Lewis left her and bolted out the door after dropping an insincere apology. Rachel stared at Lewis's leaving figure. She felt as if all air was sucked out of her. She couldn't breathe, and her heart was convulsing in pain. She felt the chill seeping through her body, freezing her limbs.
Full story is available at novelpalace.com. Click the link in the comment section to get it free.